welcome back to my podcast. This is episode 5. I'm going to be talking about scandals. Scandals are happening left, right and centre with K-pop idols and the actors. So let me start off with K-pop idols dating and any other normal human stuff they do. Now, I know idols are meant to keep a good image and all that, but at the end of the day, they are human like us. They're not just a display. What I mean by that is there's so many things they do that we do on a daily basis that they can't do because it will cause a big, massive thing, and then it's just like, why? Where am I? Whoops. So there are other things they'll get attacked from, like small things like we do on a daily basis, like dating, having kids, getting married, and all that other stuff. Now, what I mean by that is idols dating, smoking, having fun. Yes, smoking/vaping is bad for you, but if it helps them to relieve stress, just let them smoke/vape. Because when I seen the pictures of the idols smoking, it broke me to begin with, but then I was like, if it's the way for them to relieve their stress, then so be it. It's their lives, they can do what they want. Where am I? So then there's the other people like, oh, I'm unstanning this person because they smoke, or, oh my god, kick him, her out of the group because they're dating/married. Now, to the idols, actors, actresses who are dating/married with their own kids, it all started with Cube kicking Hyuna and Dawn out because they were dating. Then, of course, it went on to other idols like EXO Chen, Icon's Bobby, who are married and have their own kids, and of course, other actors. I don't remember whose names because there's so many names I have to remember. I just don't remember them all. When I heard about it, I was really happy because I support it. Now, there are many that support them, and then you have the idiots who are like, SM kicked Chen out of EXO because he betrayed us. Same issue with Icon's Bobby. Back to when Chen told us that he has a wife and a child, so many K-nets were extremely mad, more mad than the international fans. The fact that there was a small group of XOLs outside of SM sat on the floor with hats and coats and masks to hide their face and with a load of broken EXO merch on the floor, protesting to get Chen kicked out of EXO. Now, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. When I seen it, I was like, you've got to be bloody joking. There's only this amount of people outside of SM protesting with some banners and a truck. Wow. And they say international fans are more crazy. Yeah, bloody right. Some international fans can be stupid, but then the rest of us who accept it is just like, yeah, okay, whatever. But it's just stupid what everybody does. Anyway, let's continue on to the other things. Now to the other scandals. Now let me talk about the idols who sweat. Now, I'm sorry, but sweating is just a random thing that comes out of our mouths. All of us do it. You know who you are. But when idols do it, oh, it's a no-no. They get attacked. Now, I understand some words are bad and no one should say them. I understand that. But when idols do English covers of our favourite English songs, and there's a bad word in it, then you go all nuts starting attacking idols for swearing. Now, recently, it was with Esper, I'm not sure, I don't remember which member it was, said a racial slur word, I think it was. I don't remember. But I'm sorry, if it's in the song and they're just going along with it, don't go and attack them. Just tell them to educate them. Don't go, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. That's not how it works. You just go, oh yeah, you've said a racial slur, please be aware of what you say. And make them apologise, but don't make them feel bad. There are songs like, what was it? Oh, NCT Renjin covering Fools. It's got a swear word in it and nobody said anything for it. And then there's other songs people do, and there's a swear word in it, and you go and attack them. What the hell? What's the point? Then you have now I know swearing is bad in general. If idols swear, they'll apologise, but before they can even apologise, you lot are instantly attacking them to apologise, or if they apologise, you don't take their apology at all. And like, I'm unstanning because they said a bad word. Now that's just stupid. If they apologise, you just take it and go. Don't go on saying, oh yeah, I'm going to be unstanning because of this word they said and yada yada. Just stop. It's annoying. Now to the bullying scandals. Yes, bullying is bad, but if it happened back in primary school, high school, then keep it there. Don't need to bring up the past. It's kind of annoying. Before I continue, I just want to say the school system here in Wales, of course, is different compared to the US and everywhere else, because in the US, you go... What was it? It's like primary school, something, high school, college. I don't know what it is, but of course here in Wales, it's just primary school, high school, college, university, if you want to, that is. Where that? Okay, there is another topic about that. So, yeah. But anyway, so it all started, the bullying scandals all started with the actor Kim Jisoo. Then it went to other idols like Stray Kids Hyunjin and many more, which I don't remember. There's so many names I have to remember, I just can't remember them. Now I understand what it's like to be bullied, because I got bullied in high school. But at the end of the day, being bullied is just part of school. It's just something that happens. You see bullying being happened in dramas. It actually happens in person. You see what's going on with the world right now, so just be a little bit more thing. And don't bring up something just to get spotlight. That is stupid. Where is this now? Some people bully other people because they're either jealous of you or there's something going on their side. Now, I've been through bullying. I've been bullied by other people at my school. I went and told. Some teachers believed me, some teachers didn't. School didn't do anything, so I just went with it and just went, yeah, okay, whatever. That's where I started being cold towards people. Because you break my trust, you've broken my trust forever. No point trying to fix it. I've always looked at these scandals and thought some of them are just stupid. They're the ones that are like, okay, true, they shouldn't have done that. Hate me all you like, haters be haters. You'll never bring me down. But next time someone accuses an idol or an actor, please think about them too before you jump into conclusions, because of there are other scandals that I've heard about that they've gone straight with the person that's been hurt instead of the other person that's done it. There is one, I forgot what it was, and they weren't even from Korea, they were from somewhere else. And the fact that the company had done everything to prove his innocence, and everybody's like, ugh, there's no point, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, if he's been proven innocent, he's innocent, and that other person has apologized, so just take the apology, right? Because it's just stupid that there's so many things going on that you just can't accept a simple apology. Now, some occasions you don't take the apology because you're like, I don't know, there's somebody's done something bad, and then they end up going somewhere to be kept away to make sure they don't do it again. Then you go, yeah, we can't take that apology because they done that. But if it's something so small and they apologise, just take it, because if they have proved themselves innocent, they are innocent. Now, I did mention in my last podcast, which was episode 4, that I'll be talking about the voting system and stuff like that, and survival shows. Now, survival shows in Korea, everybody knows them because you've got Girls Planet 999, which just not long finished. You've got Show Me the Money, which is for the hip hop lot and the rappers. Then you have Produce 101. Then you have the One Big Hits done, Island Season 1 and 2. Then you have the one that Stray Kids done, Finding Stray Kids. Then you got Treasure Box. I think that's what the name of the survival show was called, I don't remember. And you've got Finding Momoland and any other ones. Now, of course, you've got the idol shows, Show Champion, Inkai Mama Awards, the Asian Artist Awards, the AAA, I think I got that right. Then you got Artist something, I think it's AMA, I don't remember what the name of it's called, oh my gosh. The voting systems for those are just stupid, because blah 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 blah. Idol survival shows, fine, fair enough, but Produce 101 was the most stressful thing I've ever watched. Okay, going back to Ireland. Now, I cried half of the time because I was like, oh my god, these lot are so cute and all that. And then of course you go on to voting your favourite. Everybody votes for their favourite doesn't make it, but then everybody's like, it's fine, whatever, we'll get used to it. And then of course once Ireland had ended, the group ep5 was created. Everybody was happy that their favourite made it, and then I remember when I watched it, Taki, Nikki, Jay and Jake were the 4 that stood out to me. I know there was others, but those 4 stood out to me more than anything. Now, of course, those 4 was the ones I voted for, and I was really happy when the 3 of them became part of ep5. And I know Taki now, I believe, is going to be in a Japan group. Ow, just clicked my finger. By Hybe, I think. I'm not sure. Then, of course, 1 or 2 from Ireland has gone to a group called Just Be. They're really amazing. But yeah, when it was coming to Produce 101, I seen everything, and it was unfair to some of the idols. That idols people, oh my god, what am I saying? The people that were there. There was, when I coming to seeing the votes on the screen, the votes looked a bit odd. You could tell one showed that the votes had been played with by giving another group more votes than the other, and then of course that big incident happened, and all that. Of course, then you've got Inkaigo, Show Music Bank, I was meant to say. There's another one, I don't remember the name of it. Those 3 and any other ones they do like that are fine. But when it comes to the Melon Awards, the Asian Artist Music Awards, something like that, that plus Mama are the pain in the backside. Now, of course, I always go back to look at the Melon Awards or the Mama Awards from like way back and all that. Now, from second gen to third, everybody was having fun at the award show. The idols were dancing. Now, when it comes to the fourth gen, which is now, everybody's looking bored. Nobody's allowed to dance. They're not allowed to do this, and it just looks stupid. I wish we could actually go back to the point where idols could have fun in their seats, watching the performances, were allowed to dance. They do now, but they look a bit, why do I have to be here type thing, trying to do the dance move to the song, and it just looks really stupid. Of course, we all know what the Mama Awards are like. Of course, they always rob the idols with the awards, like they have done this year with 80s and other groups. Everybody was proper like angry last year because idols didn't have the dressing rooms, but because of COVID, they probably couldn't get anywhere. Now, that's understandable because it's COVID, you can't get anything done, but they should have at least gotten like a tent or something just to keep them warm or something like that instead of being in a car, because it was a bit stupid. Now, I found it funny because I think it was like Mamamoo and two other groups were performing, but then JB from GOT7 and I think it was Yeongyum was sat in the car doing a V live, or was it Insta? I don't remember now. That was funny. But yeah, the voting system for that is just stupid and it's a pain, and then it's just a whole nother thing of like, oh my god, why do I even have to do this? But yeah, what I heard from last year's Mama was really funny because you had idols doing V lives and Instagram lives in their cars because they had nowhere to go. Staff were stood outside. Some people are outside getting their hair and makeup done. And then I heard that NCT had walked to McDonald's to get food because they were hungry. Now, I don't know if that's actually true or not, but it sounds really funny. And I loved everybody's performance. Now, of course, I didn't get to watch it live because I couldn't. And then, of course, I've seen what people's posted on YouTube and seen that, and I was like, okay, I've seen it now. Okay, fine. But seeing NCT's performance with Taeyong, the way he just done his entrance, it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. Of course, then we got the hint that Kingdom was gonna happen, and then I was like, oh my god, Kingdom, yay! Because I'd seen Queendom, but I hadn't seen the Kingdom before the one that's just been. I've seen some performances and then I've not seen the rest, so then it was like, okay. But watching Kingdom this season, I forgot what it was called, with my mum, it was pretty funny. Our Wi-Fi stopped working at one point. We got stressed, and then it was like, oh my god, what the hell's going on? Then it was a whole nother case of we didn't finish watching it properly. We ended up just skipping it and going to YouTube just to watch the performances, because watching Kingdom was a bit of a point where you'd see the performance, but then you'd see the people's reactions, and then you'd go back to the same kind of scene, and then it was really confusing, so we thought, stuff it, we're just going to skip and watch the main performances, then go back to watch it, but we never have. I'll be doing that in a minute after I've done this, and it was just really funny. But yeah, I just hate when idols do award shows. I'm spelling it wrong. She got the Melon Awards, which I've mentioned. That's actually pretty cool. So far, the Melon Awards hasn't done anything wrong. Their voting thing is fine. Everything's is fair, whatever. But yeah, sometimes the other ones are just like, what the hell? And then of course for shows, and stuff like that I've already mentioned, I actually have some of the apps on my phone, but since I'm using my phone to record this, I'll have to use my iPad. Now, of course, you've got Mubi to vote with. Okay, you have that one. Then you've got Chilldog, then you've got Idol Champ, you've got Fan Plus, Idol Pick the King, then you got Chilldog Celeb, Star Pass, and there's another one somewhere. Oh, Star Play, that one. You've got that as well, and then voting on them is easy, but at some points, you've got to exchange. I think that's the only problem with the apps, is that you've got to exchange like some stuff to get the voting tickets, and then some apps you've got to proper like pay with like your bank card, and then it's just like, why? But yeah, I'll also mention the apps where you can talk to the idols. Now, of course, you have Bubble, Universe, Weverse, and LYSN. I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm very sorry. Of course, the LYSN is for SM artists. Of course, then you have Weverse, which is for Hybe, B-Lift, Pledis, and any groups that are under Hybe. Bubble, then of course you've got one for JYP, you've got a Bubble for FNC artists, you have Bubble for Jellyfish Entertainment artists, and hold on, there is another one somewhere. Oh, Rainbow Entertainment artist. There's of course you've got LYSN, Bubble for RBW, Bubble for Top, Bubble for Play M, Jellyfish, FNC, JYP Nation, WM, and then you got one called Bubble with Stars. I don't know what that one is. You've got them. Those apps are pretty fine. Oh, of course you got Universe 2 for Monster X, 80s, AB6, Kang Daniel, Astro, Chi Idol, The Boys 6, and there's other people there too. And everything's fine with. I've got Universe, but I haven't got any tickets to talk to the idols, which is just a pain because you've got to pay a certain amount of money a month to do it, and it's the same for like the Bubble stuff. It is kind of a pain. Hopefully once I do get my bank card, that I can actually get the tickets to be able to talk, because the first thing I'm doing is going on the SM1 to see which groups I want to thank. But if I've got nothing there, I'm going to be going to a different app. Weverse, of course, you don't do anything. All you do is just post random things, then wait to see if the idols comment on your post, and been there, done that, and got nothing from any idols. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else. Of course, I have Cacao Talk. That's just for fun. I'm in a few groups for like fandoms, and that's just about it. Of course, I also have Line and WeChat because I'm just funny like that, and I've also got Weibo, I think. Whoops. I can't pronounce it. Yeah, it is Weibo. It's either Weibo or Weibo. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce things. But yeah. The next episode, I will be talking about oh my gosh, what am I saying? I'll be talking about Wattpad with people that do fanfics and just a bunch of random stuff. Of course, if you wanna send me a message, my voice link is in my bio on my Insta. Official _digitcasual2. Of course, it's the same for my production one. I think it's either DJ _Kaz production or it's DJ _interactive. It's one of those two usernames. I don't remember. Oh, and also we'll be talking about Rhythm Hive and what was the other one called? Oh, Superstar in the next episode as well. Yeah, so that's about it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry it's taken so long. It's because writing scripts are very hard, and trying to come up ideas for the next episodes is just hard in itself. If you do follow my Instas, you know what I'm up to because I'm posting random stuff. I've also got Facebook groups, one for NCT, I've got one for 80s. I am a part of other ones on Facebook. I am on Twitter as well, at official DJ Cals. Can't miss my profile because it's NCT's logo for 2022 comeback. Oh, and another thing I forgot was Lucas and Win-Win. I'm just really upset that SM have actually left them out, and we need an update soon from Lucas because most of us are losing our minds. Now, the lot who hate him, you're just stupid. Because, again, he's been proven innocent. Just accept it. And you're not a true NCT Wavy fan if you don't support them all equally. Okay, this is actually it now for the episode. See you all in episode 6. Peace.